Hey, what is up guys, Guitar Rock here, welcome back to a new game called Eversoul. Now this game is officially launched today, globally launched on 5th of January across multiple servers, multiple regions. I believe there's a Asia server, EU, there's global as well. Now prior to today's release, there was not any other server before this. Alright, so there's no KR server for reference, there's no CN server, JP server for reference. So this is going to be, everyone is going in blind. There's no tier list yet as of now. The game has been launched for approximately 6 to 7 hours for the time being. But if there's any tier list in the future, expect me to be one of the first few to post it on this channel. Now regardless, let's talk about what this game has to offer in terms of how good it is compared to other gacha games out there. This video is sponsored by LD Player. They reach out to me and be like, hey, do you want to play Eversoul? And I'm like, alright, sure, let's go. The truth is, I've never installed any newer version of LD Player, but some of you guys have told me that it might not work on your emulator. So regardless, I'll have my referral link in the description below, so you guys can download it. I'll have it pinned in the comment section as well, so use that link to download the latest LD Player. So to show you guys, this is the version that I'm running right now. My LD Player is currently 9.027. Right, so this is the version 9 LD Player. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, LD Player is basically an Android emulator. This allows you to play various games on your PC without needing to worry about your phone overheating, and also it gives you multiple flexibility. For example, if you're trying to re-roll in Eversoul, it definitely helps for sure. Now with that being said, big shout out again to LD Player for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump into the re-roll guide first. Now first things first, reroll process, how is it? Is it simple? Is it straightforward? I would say yes. So what you want to do with the reroll is, ideally, what you want to do is you want to try to get the best epic that you can get in the first beginning, and then after that you want to jump into the game afterwards. You will have enough everything to claim in the pre-registration rewards right here. Make sure you click claim all, receive all, right? So you would have enough for 30 multiples afterwards. The first free tutorial summon is going to give you a guaranteed epic. That's the highest rarity that you can obtain via gacha for the time being, but then you can only get limited characters in that banner. Now the pools, the rates in this game is going to be 4%, very similar to Nikkei. If you guys play Nikkei, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? But one more thing is also the character per se in this particular banner. So if you go now here, you can obtain from several different factions. The tutorial summon at the beginning will only allow you to obtain characters from the human faction, the beast faction, fairy faction, and the undead faction. Now these 4 factions has 7 characters each. Now there's 2 more factions that you cannot obtain from the reroll throughout the infinite reroll at the beginning, which is the angel faction, which consists only of Adrian for the time being, and the demon faction, which consists of Ayame for the time being. So these 2 characters, if you're trying to go all in, you want to come here, go to the summon right here, alright, and go through, try to get them in the normal summon. Now, obtaining them are not going to be easy, because out of this 4%, the chance to obtain either Adrian or Ayame is going to be 0.0282%. So it's going to take years if you're trying to get them, but it's worth it. Again, it is similar to light and dark units or pilgrim units in Nikkei. So very, very low rarity, but I believe they are going to be way stronger than the rest of the rosters, right? Now that's the ideal process. So once you have done, all you need to do is just go to the settings if you don't want to keep that account, and go to the account right here and just click withdraw. So withdraw, basically you just need to type Eversoul right here to confirm that you want to delete the account altogether and start the process all over again with a new guest account. Fortunately, the pre-registration rewards are all included in the guest account, which I thought it was not going to be based on what they have said on the FAQ section in their website. Okay, this account is trash. So we go to the settings. If the account is trash, you go to settings, go to account, go to withdraw. Ever destroyed. So now sign in as guest again. Alright, do you want to log in as guest, blah blah blah, yes. And then put your birthday, doesn't matter. Okay, agree to all. Okay guys, let's go. If you look at the ads, they say Emma. Yo! Finally! Yo! I'm hyped! I'll take her. Jacqueline, guys. Huge asset. That's all you need, alright? Huge asset. Pre-registration rewards? Ah. So you get it? You get pre-registration rewards regardless. So that's enough for... Do I get enough for 2 pulls? I want to do 20 more pulls. Why this one I get more gems than my main account? 20 more pulls, guys. 4%. Let's go, 4%. 4%. Wait, it can sometimes fake out, right? It can sometimes fake out. If we do it, we keep this account, right? We're trying to get for undead. Undead. Oh my god! This is better, car! This is better! Oh my god, this is better. No! I got the cringe. I got Winnie the Pooh! Oh, I got Winnie the Pooh! No, I got Winnie the Pooh, guys. Okay, one more. One more, guys, one more. I'm here to help. Okay, who? Is this good? Okay, is this good, guys? Imagine getting another Winnie the Pooh. Sunny. This is a better account, guys. 2 more 4%, but we are trying to reroll for the demon, alright? Like, I don't think this account is worth the keep. There's no point to reroll if you're not going to try to get the undead. Wait, is it undead? It will take a long while. That's the point of rerolling. Rerolling is supposed to be taking a long while. You absorb it, take it one step at a time, just being chilling. Now, what are the notable characters to try to obtain from the tutorial summon, tutorial unlimited reroll, right? So let's go through it. So as of, like I mentioned early on, right now, there's a lot of things about the game that's unknown yet, so I want you guys to keep in mind. You are going to obtain some epic characters throughout as well. If you don't want to get dupes, there are some characters that you should avoid. Let me talk about characters that you should avoid first. Number 1 is going to be Mika. You get her for free. Mika is the character that you should be able to claim from your inbox from the pre-registration reward. Alright, the second character is going to be Siha. Alright, Siha is this girl right here. You're going to be able to obtain her. All accounts will be able to obtain her. Under the Eden Bootcamp, you will be able to get her as the final reward. You can see most likely on the day 6 to day 7, you will be able to obtain 6 shards of Siha. So highly recommend, if you guys don't want dupes, you should try to avoid her. Next character is going to be Mephistopheles. So you will be able to obtain her on day 7 as well. So every single player will be able to get her alongside. And last but not least, Talia, which is a character that's featured. She is not free, but if you spend any package in the game, you will be able to claim her for free. So you can essentially get her for $1, I guess, which is the minimum amount you can spend in the game if you want to. Now, besides that, what else do you get? One more character is going to be Chloe. You can obtain her for free. And also Clara right here. As you can see, you get her for free as well for completing chapter 2. So Chloe for completing chapter 1, and this Clara right here for completing chapter 2. So I'm pretty sure they are one of the characters that you can reroll for. So ideally, I would say try to avoid them if you can, if you want to avoid dupes. Now, let's talk about dupes in general. Do you need dupes in this game? Yes, absolutely. So what you need to know is this game is kind of dupe heavy, but getting one extra dupe is probably not going to matter that much because of how the dupe system is. Let me briefly show you guys. As of now, if you go to the dupe system in the arc, the Essential. Now, this game does it a little bit different than Nikke. It's much more similar to a game that I played before from 2 years ago called Figure Fantasy. Look at this system right here. So what you need to do is, what you can notice right now is rare characters can be combined and they will become rare plus, and rare plus can be combined into becoming epic. So epic, remember, is the minimum of the rarity that you can gacha. Now epic characters can be combined to become epic plus, when epic plus can also be combined to become legendary. Now legendary will also even go further once you have multiple legendaries to become legendary plus. From there, legendary plus will be combined to become eternal. Now you can see where I'm going with this. Eternal is not the final form. From the red color Eternal, you get to be Eternal Plus. And if you think that's the final form, not even close. Eternal Plus, there's a way for you to mitigate and push it even higher into Origin form. And last but not least, once you are at maximum Origin, you're going to be able to enter Transcension, which I believe this can do up to 5 times, as you can see. Kind of insane. Alright, so again, wow, that's a lot of dupes needed. So rerolling to get one extra dupe probably won't matter that much in the long run, right? Maybe it will help you early on to get a little bit of dupe to push your level a little bit, but considering how much dupes you need to reach like the super late game, it probably won't matter that much, just my humble opinion for the time being a day 1 player, right? Now, as for the game, you need to know that this game is going to be an idle game. Very similar to Nikke. There's no stamina whatsoever. So no stamina involved. All you need to do is you log in and you claim whatever loot that is accumulated over time. Right now you can see, I'm just gonna claim all. And then you can also pay extra gems to basically get extra 120 minutes worth of resources, etc. And then you progress in the story, in the stage as you see fit, right? So very similar concept. In terms of the battle system, again, you don't get to control much other than changing formation at the beginning, where you can choose some of these basic defense, range, assault. So depending which one will give you the front row bonus attack or the back row, this is going to be, you know, depending on how you want to configure your team. I'm sure some players will figure it out eventually. And in terms of the battle system, you don't really control the character, how they operate. Alright, it's fully auto, right? But you can control and configure when they use their ultimate skill or when they use their skills. Unfortunately, you cannot target the enemies using the skill. So sometimes the AI might not know how to target a character or an enemy that has like 1 HP left. They would just leave it out, and it can be a rather frustrating experience, especially when it happened to me earlier today. But yeah, that's the gist of the battle system. It's much more of the setup before you go into the combat, rather than the battle system in itself overall afterwards. But regardless, I think the game still has its charm. I would highly recommend you guys to check it out for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully I'll make more guides as I see fit, depending on what would be the appropriate ones as days go by. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, big shout out to LD Player for sponsoring today's video. Check out my referral link in the description below or in the pinned comment section if you guys want to download it for yourself. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, have a nice day. Goodbye.